Hey everybody, welcome, and I hope you're having a great day. I'm Icy, and thanks so much for joining me. As you can see, I just got my hair cut. I'm actually loving it. It's so much shorter, so much thinner, and so much less weight. It's the new 2020 look for me. Going forward, it's going to be an awesome year, and I know the same is going to be for you as well. So, and I'm glad you're here because today I want to talk about something that I think will benefit you so much going forward into this new year and this new decade. And that's 8 ways that you may be torpedoing your own success. Specifically, I want to talk about the ways that you could be really sabotaging that success. All right, so when you think about it, does that sound familiar? You know, um, because, I mean, let me throw something at you. Let's just say you've been building your network marketing organization, generating some leads, getting some sales. I mean, you're like plugging right along. And there's at least a little evidence that you're doing something right, but your cash flow could be better. I mean, you could use a few more high-performing reps on your team, and predictable, consistent results are really still elusive. I mean, if this is accurate, let me ask you a serious question. Do you ever feel like there's something preventing you from being as successful as you could be? You know, every day, even the heavy hitters in this business ask themselves that very question, realizing that survival in business requires constant, never-ending improvement. No matter how successful you are, you can never become complacent. Let me give you an example. There's a story about the successful U.S. Marine in the Pacific Theater called during World War II. This submarine, which is the USS Tang, it had a wonderful battle record under the command of Commander Richard O'Kane. And what the story goes that he sunk 33 enemy ships in 5 patrols, which actually is a combat record that still has not been broken. O'Kane himself received 3 Navy Crosses, 3 Silver Stars, a Purple Heart, a Legion of Merit, and a Medal of Honor, which actually, just for those of you who don't know, is the highest award for valor in action that one can actually receive. And he received a lot of other awards as well for his service before he retired. Now, were O'Kane and his crew, were they effective? You know, were they wickedly effective when you listen to all those awards he received? Yeah, actually they were. They were very effective. But the Tang might have been even more successful, except for one fatal mistake. This mistake was made on October 25th at 2:30 in the morning, back during World War II, when the Tang engaged a heavily escorted convoy near Turnabout Island. O'Kane described in his Medal of Honor citation that tragedy struck when the Tang launched its final fatally flawed 24th torpedo. And in the chaos of battle, the torpedo broached, immediately turned left, and circled back toward the Tang. So using emergency power, O'Kane fished out his boat, changing course to clear the torpedo's turning radius. But this evasive maneuver, it actually didn't work. And 20 seconds after its launch, the torpedo struck the Tang amidships. It left the ship not just dead in the water, but lost at sea, sinking in 180 feet of water. Now, fortunately, Commander O'Kane and 8 of his crew survived to tell this tale. So you may be asking yourself, what does this digression into naval history have to do with business success? Well, actually, plenty, because even the most successful network marketers can end up dead in the water, lost at sea by their own failure to recognize how they might be, albeit unconsciously, sabotaging their own progress. So to help you navigate the waters of network marketing in the 21st century, in this video, you're going to hear about eight fatal mistakes that you might be making, actually even maybe right now, that will torpedo your own success. So listen on and see what course corrections will help you avoid the same fate as the Tang. So number one, work from an employee mindset. Now, if you're like most people, you went to school for 12 years to learn how to follow directions. People told you what to do and rewarded you for how well you followed their instructions. Then you got a job, and again, people were, telling you what to do, or somebody was telling you what to do. Your raises and promotions all depended on how well you followed their instructions. But now you're in business for yourself. Suddenly, nobody's telling you what to do. You might have lots of ideas, but nobody's there to give you instructions or schedules or deadlines. And if you don't rewire your mind to a business owner's mindset, you will torpedo your own success. When I decided to do my business, I asked myself, what do I want to do? I knew that I had to call people, make appointments, close sales, and recruit people into my business. I realized very quickly that if I didn't do something to make money that day, I wasn't going to last in my business very long. I had lots of goals. How many people to contact, how many phone calls to make, and how many appointments to set every day. But the bottom line was this: I needed to make money. Today, tomorrow, every single day, I approach my business each morning with a business owner's mindset. What do I have to do today to move my business forward? What do I have to do today to make money? What do I need to do to survive? Making phone calls worked, so I made phone calls. Setting appointments worked, so I set appointments. Follow-up calls worked to close sales, so I followed up to close sales. Nobody was going to write me a paycheck. Nobody was going to tell me what I needed to do. I had to do it. I was my own boss and my own employee. So look at your business right now and ask yourself, out of a dozen things that you have on your to-do list, what is the one thing you can do today that will move your business forward? Focus on that one thing and then do that. That's the difference between being an employee and being a business owner. Now, the second thing is discomfort with selling. So I never stop being shocked when I see people spending their money to place ads, then backing away from asking for the sale. Not asking for the sale is definitely going to torpedo your business. You see, selling drives everything in our world. I think some people are simply afraid to admit that they're in the business of selling. That may be because that this stigma about selling, the stereotype of the slimy used car salesman or late night informational huckster. Now, you definitely don't want to be that person. But here's the thing. To make money, you have to sell. And you can't succeed in sales if you have a negative opinion about sales. You can't be shy about it. But you don't have to be pushy or aggressive or shady either. The truth is that the most successful salespeople are not pushy or aggressive. They're not afraid to ask for the sale or tell people that they work in sales. They just know how to communicate. Everything you enjoy in your life, from groceries to the computer to the stuff you order from Amazon, all the luxuries you have are there because somebody made a sale. So you can feel good about that. Study how great, successful salespeople act and what they've done to get ahead, and then work on acquiring those skills and transforming your attitude. Now, number 3, fears about making money. Now, lots of people are actually uncomfortable with the idea of making money. Somewhere deep down inside, they might feel like just a little bit guilty. They may worry that making or having too much money makes them a bad person. They might actually feel ashamed. Maybe it has to do with their upbringing or their religious training or their politics. Now, if you have issues like that, you are definitely torpedoing your own success. As Zig Ziglar said, you can have anything in life you want if you help enough other people get what they want. So as long as you focus on providing value, on solving other people's problems, and on helping people get what they want, you can feel good about setting a price for it. As a matter of fact, the more value you provide, the more money you're going to make. So if you have issues about money, you got to get over it. Train yourself to feel good about making money. Now, number 4, the unwillingness to acquire new skills. So if you're watching this, I know you have invested time and money in books, courses, training, and coaching programs. But buying the book or taking the course or whining to the coach, that's just not good enough. You have to work to learn new skills. You have to continuously sharpen your saw. The people who don't take the time to develop the skills are torpedoing their own success. I'm always working to get better. I'm always sharpening my saw. One of the ways you learn to write copy is to study other people's ads and copy them by hand. Sales letters after sales letters after sales letter. I write by hand 3 or 4 times a week. Headlines, bullets, openings, closes. I copy them all by hand because when you do that, you're getting into the flow of the writing. You'll learn the framework, the flow, and the structure of that writing. This process creates a neurological imprint in your brain. And you get better, and it gets easier. So here's my advice. Want to know how to get good at something? Do it. Over and over and over again. Do it 3, 4, 5, 10, 50, 100 times, and you'll get good at it, no matter how clumsy or uncomfortable you are when you start. And when you get good at it, don't stop. Just get better. Now, number 5, the unwillingness to connect with people. People on your marketing list, they don't even know you exist until you connect with them. So at the end of the day, you're in the business of selling. But who are you selling to? Who are you enrolling into your business? If you want to build an audience, you must connect with people. Because guess what? If you keep hiding behind your computer, unwilling to step out of your comfort zone and connect with people, you are torpedoing your business's success. So how do you connect? Well, choose a medium. Whether it's a blog or a Facebook post, an email, or a video post, or a Facebook Live. Pick one, then do it. It's just a matter of practice. Do it enough and it will get easier. You might even get good at it. You have to connect with people every single day because if you don't, they're going to forget all about you and find someone else to follow. Now, number 6, the unwillingness to invest to get results. You have to put money on the line to run ads, to buy traffic, and test campaigns so you can generate and analyze real results. Because ultimately, it's the best education you'll ever get. And I know it can seem a little bit scary. After all, when you buy a book or a course, you get physical stuff, even if it's online. You paid for it. But when you buy traffic or place ads, Facebook charges your card and the money seems to disappear into the ether. But this investment is different than buying stuff. It's an investment in data to learn what works and what doesn't work. And if you're not willing to invest in that data, how are you going to move your business forward? Unwillingness to invest in necessary data will torpedo your business success for sure. You don't have to invest a lot of money to start with. Start small at, say, $10 a day. And once you get comfortable, you can increase your investment little by little to 20, 25, 30, whatever, a day or more. It doesn't matter. It's up to you. Stay in your comfort zone with your budget. Now, number 7, not understanding your numbers. In our business, a logical sequence of numbers creates results. If you want to sell something or anything online, you have to place an ad. That ad has to generate clicks. Then clicks have to generate leads. And leads have to generate sales. You have to know how many clicks you need to create a lead and how many leads to create a sale. You have to know what those numbers are and how they work. So let's say you run an ad over time and it generates 50 clicks, 5 leads, and 0 sales. Well, it's foolish to conclude, I haven't made any money. 50 people clicked on my ad, but nobody bought anything. Nothing's happening. If you don't understand your numbers, you will drive yourself crazy, and you will torpedo your success. Look at the reality of your numbers. Lots of things are happening. You're learning whether the ad is working or not. You're learning who's looking at your ad. You're generating some clicks and learning your click-through rate. You're generating some leads. but not enough leads to generate a sale. You've learned that you need to generate 50 or 100 or 150 leads. Then you can look at the numbers and ask, has anybody bought yet? Then you might conclude, my ad is working, I'm generating clicks, the leads either aren't converting at all or aren't converting as fast as I'd like them to. What might I do about that? Learn your numbers. Finally, number 8, unwilling to take action. If you want to get results, you must take action. You need to do something every day to move your business forward. Email your list, do a Facebook Live, write a blog post, connect with people on Facebook, create a new ad. Do one of those things every single day. I can't imagine taking consistent action like that for 60 to 90 days and not getting results. If you don't take action, that torpedo is circling back around towards you right this very minute. To be honest, most people aren't consistent at taking action. They'll do it for a day or two, maybe a week at the most, and then look at their results. And then they stop if they aren't magically instantly successful. They don't realize that results don't necessarily show up the very day that you take the action. Sometimes results take a while to develop and mature, but you must take action, and you must take action consistently. All right, there you have it. 8 ways you might be torpedoing your business. So is this you? Then take consistent action to develop the skills that will help you correct your course. Steer around those obstacles and avoid torpedoing your own success. Don't end up dead in the water or lost in the rough seas of entrepreneurship. If you'd like some help navigating, I'm here to help. In fact, if you'd like to learn the latest cutting-edge digital network marketing strategies to bring your network marketing business into the 21st century, then I strongly recommend signing up for Elite Marketing Pro's free 10-day online recruiting bootcamp. In it, you'll learn the skills and strategies to attract people who are already interested in what you have to offer. So you won't have to pressure, nag, or chase down anybody to sell them anything, ever. You'll learn specific, proven actions to take that which will help you attract a steady stream of leads online and grow your business right so that people reach out to you. So if you're ready to get started, click on the link above this video to access your free 10-day online recruiting bootcamp today. Thanks for watching. Have a great day, everyone, and I'll see you tomorrow. Take care.